Okay, thank you. So we will log into our environment and we will start today with our few points. I will note it down over here first so that it will be easier for both of us to understand what is going in. So we are into what we have done till today. This is our third class, and on 22nd of September 2024, we have right now created one legal entity.
Yeah.
So you should be now able to create your legal entity, create a legal entity that we have covered. Then we have covered our general ledger module, setup GL GL module. Under the GL module, we have set up few things like ledger setup. Then we did some chart of accounts. We did some main accounts. We did the financial year. We did the account structure. We also got to know what actually is account structure. Then we got to know the currency. Then we got to know currency exchange rate. Currency exchange rate. We did the number sequence. And then what we did, we created a journal name. After the journal name, we posted one entry. Posted one entry. What was the entry? Whenever in accounting terms, we treat it like this. It was an entry from expense, self-study,
Yeah.
debit to 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 bank account credit. Okay, so like this we read in the system. So we have covered this here. Okay, so today we are going to cover. We will start with our SCM module now.
Yeah. Anand, I just have few doubts. I mean, if you
Hmm.
could clear that. I mean, when
Mhm.
it comes to the financial year thing, I mean, while I was working on the software, there was an option called fiscal year. That's it. I mean, how can we add year? I mean, 2024 or I mean, how do we do that? I mean, I couldn't find to 2024 in my description list.
No, no, no. 2024 will come when you create it. Okay, means I have already created it. No problem.
Perfect. So can you tell
So
me how to
yeah,
create it? Because I tried and I
mhm,
couldn't do that.
no problem. Fiscal year is created from GL module. Then go to calendar. Then go to fiscal calendar. Okay. Under the fiscal calendar, there is a setup called new calendar and new year. Okay, let's dive in the system. So if you go to modules, you go to general ledger module. Inside the general ledger module, collapse all. Over it, if you go to calendars, fiscal calendars, yeah. So this is the one calendar. So 2024 came because I have created it. You create a new calendar for yourself. Let's say the calendar is DL01 calendar. Okay, FY, FC, whatever you want, FC. Then you go for the DL01 fiscal calendar, DL01 fiscal calendar. Just give it a name, fiscal calendar. And then you go for the start of the fiscal year, end of the fiscal year, whichever country you are working in. Just a minute. Hmm. So Fiscal calendar, you will go for the fiscal year over here. Inside the fiscal year, let's say for example, you are working in UK. So the UK fiscal calendar is also 1st of April to 31st of March, right?
March, yes, yes, yes.
Okay. So 1st of April to 31st of March. This is the fiscal year name. If you want to change the name, then it's fine. If you want to give the length of the period as separate, that you can create it.
Okay, perfect.
Now, after 2024, this is created just till 31st of December 2024. Okay. Now what will happen? I believe there is a problem. I have not changed the end date. Okay, so that's why no problem. What you will go? You will go for the new year. Okay, copy from the fiscal calendar. If you want to change it, then you can change it. Okay, and then you can give it a new year. Okay, let's say this is 2025. I will copy from this only. You will create it. So by this way, you will be able to create new year. And this fiscal calendar code, you need to define in your ledger setup form under the ledger form. So here you can define. Okay, you can change the fiscal calendar.
Perfect. Understood.
Okay.
Yeah. And
Okay.
in this currency section, I mean,
Mhm.
you have been converting into GBP. I mean, accounting currency will be GBP, reporting currency will be GBP. So actually, I was trying in INR. So while I was
Mhm.
trying in INR, there was an option called TDS import exchange.
Mhm.
So do we have to keep that default, or will we add anything else? I mean, will we get anything regarding that?
Uh, it will be it will be told to you by your customer, okay,
Perfect.
to whom
Okay.
you are implementing. Okay. For
Okay.
now, you can keep it default, no problem.
Default. Perfect.
Okay.
Understood. Yeah.
And if it is showing TDS entry, then I believe your location address is something different. You put the location address India.
Yeah, yeah, I
That's
did
why.
India. I was trying everything in India.
Okay, okay,
Just
no
for a
problem.
change, I was
Hmm,
trying.
No problem. Then
Perfect.
you create one more entity of UK. Okay.
Okay, done. Understood. Yeah.
So now I will go to US. Our entity A001. A001? No, not now.
DL01.
TL01. Correct, correct. Either you change it from here or you can change it from here as well.
Okay.
TL01. Code, and it will take you to the company. Meanwhile, all these features are now completed. We will start with our pointers today. So what we are going to cover today. So we are going to cover, we are going to cover, we will create a vendor, we will create a item, and then we will create a purchase order. Then we will create a sales order. So these are my topics for today. Okay. Meanwhile, it might be completing today or tomorrow, that I don't know. But this is our next set of actions which we are going to perform in our D365 Finance and Operations. As a functional consultant, what will be your role? If you have any doubts in your role, what you're going to do, then I can tell you. So there will be two consultants in D365. One is your technical consultant and one is your functional consultant. Technical consultant will do all the changes in the environment. As a functional consultant, you will be responsible for business meetings. Then you will be responsible for any change request. Then you will be responsible for the implementation, and you will also be uh, you will be supporting the project as well. Means if there is any issues or anything is coming up, there you will support. Then there is a role of pre-sales as well. You are going to do the new project pre-sales. Okay, so all these activities you are going to do in your day-to-day life. Then coming to the technical part, if you are learning the technical domain, you will do all the customizations. Then from this CR, your role will start. If there is any new changes required in the system, that you will do. In the implementation phase, you will be helping with the clients with importing the data as well. If there is any import of data, that you will do. Then in the support part, there will be some reports customization. The standard reports are not enough for the client. In that case, you are working with the reports. So this is the two rules. Okay, the what we are going to do over here is, this is a functional rule. Okay, means
Okay.
that means you, when you are working with your client, you will be going. They will ask you that, okay, we have thousand customers, or 1,000 vendors. Okay, that needs to be imported into the system. So are you going to do it manually, or will there be any Excel sheet available? There is a data management framework for that. I will take one class at the end of the session, when we are going to close up this session of SCM. Then we will take up that part of data management as well. Okay, meanwhile, as a basic, you should know how to create a vendor, how to create an item, okay, and how to create a purchase order, how to create a sales order. Over it, there will be no taxation involved right now. I will involve the taxation in the end. After, once my purchase order is completed, I will involve my tax, okay. Plus, because you should know what actually is a tax, okay. You should also know what actually is your after taxation. We will include the warehousing, we will include the advanced warehousing over here only, and then we will include the transportation as well. Okay, then the same thing we are going to do in the sales order as well. Okay, so this is the coming action points for me, which I need to tell you. Okay,
Okay.
so let's get started and create a new item for you. So firstly, because vendor is easy, item is little bit difficult to create. So that's why yesterday I told you one way. If there is any product, uh, means at a global level, if there is any product that you need to start selling it, there is no need for any modification or anything. All the variants you can just take it in your in your organization. Okay, so let me open it first. Hmm. So all these are there. I will revise it for you. Let's say, for example, adult helmet accessory. Okay, that DL0 that DL01 wants to purchase now. Okay, before the procurement, the item must be created. Okay, then only you will be able to procure it. So what I will do, I will create a new item. Oh, sorry, not. Sorry, I will cancel it for now. I just want to take the step number one, which is a release product. I want to release it, because once the product is released, then only you will be able to sell it. Okay. So this is a very simple item that needs to be covered. DL01, click on the next button, and then one company, and then click on finish button. Now you will be able to procure it or sell it inside your DL01 entity. Okay. So this is just a master data creation in your D365. One master data yesterday, from the yesterday class, if you see, uh, when you are going with a product, okay, yesterday we have seen that the product has several variants of it, like
Yeah.
it was small, medium, you know. But
Different.
over here you are seeing, no, it is not there. Why? And if
Let's
I,
click on this.
you know, so then if I go to product masters, you will see this is a boys t-shirt. Okay, and if I want to release it, let's say, for example, I want to start with girls t-shirt now. Okay, so girls t-shirt, I will release the product. Okay, and then I will click on the next button. Strangely, I am seeing all the large, medium, okay, all these I am seeing. Okay, so what I want to sell it, I want to take the girls t-shirt large and girls t-shirt medium. Okay, and both in the blue color. If you see, this is the color, blue color. These
Yes.
two only I want to sell it in, procure it in my organization. So master data is now created. That means there is some difference, right?
Yeah.
One item is coming with variant, one item is not coming with variant. There is some difference in it. Okay, the difference, if you can see, the difference is inside the product master, there is a product and product master. There are two things inside the system. One is your products, one is your product master. Whenever a product master is coming, that means the product has several variants of it.
Okay.
Okay, now see, if I go to the new button now, not here. So there are two methods of creating the items. One at the global level, then releasing it, because let's say for example, uh, you have an organization called Reliance Smart. Okay, you know Reliance Smart, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Where multiple it is basically a mall, you can say, where you get all the items in a particular way. Let's say for example, there is a Reliance Mart in Gujarat, there is a Reliance Mart in Hyderabad, there is a Reliance Mart in Delhi, Mumbai, Kolkata, different locations. So
Okay.
creating the master data, this way you can suggest to your client that, okay, what we will do, we will create a global product for you. And based on the product definition, you can take that product into your system without any manual intervention. Okay, so that you can create it. Okay, such type of ideas you can give to your clients. Okay, so now let's see what is the difference between product and product master. Okay, so finally, I will go to the release products, and over here you will see two products are already there for me without my any master creation. But now I am going to create a new master data for you. Okay, so girls t-shirt, boys t-shirt, and adult accessory. Okay, so they are already there, and if you see the product type, with the product type you will be able to justify it. Okay, that means for the product, there will be one product, but it is a product master. That means it has several
Variants.
different variants. Okay, now let's go to new, create a new release product. When I go to release product, the first thing it will ask me, the product is an item or a service.
Okay.
What is a service item? Service item are those items which cannot be physically available for you. Let's say, for example, you purchased a mobile phone and under it, there is a service coming from Airtel.
Hmm.
That service is not an item, right?
Yeah. Understood.
But at the financial level, you have to track it. You will not track the item quantity. You will not have any inventory of the service. The installation charges. It is not an item, but it is a service. So what I will do, I will create an item. I will create a service. Okay, first. Okay. So let's say, for example, the item. Then there is a product type. What is a product type? Either the product is just a single product or it has
Product
some variants also.
variants. Okay.
In 90% of the cases, your item will have a variant. Okay, because one product can't suit anyone, okay, or everyone. So that's why we will have different product master. Okay, so firstly let's take a product. Okay. So product number, you can give you manually a product number, or what you can do, you will, if you want to have a separate means you don't want your user to manually create a product number. Okay, then what you can do, you can go to the product information management parameters, go to the number sequences, and there is a product number. What I will do, you can click right click and go to view details. So I am going to its master form. Okay, what I want to do, I want to, I do not want to manually enter my product master. I want to, system should give me the product. Okay, now if you go to the product, I also want few additional things in it. Okay, so what I want is under the product when it comes, so I want my P or D and then hyphen. Okay, this I want. 1 minute. Hello. Okay, so now you are able to see my screen or not?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, okay, thank you. So what I want is, yeah, Kina, I want the product should come with a PRD as a prefix. Okay, and then it should come with a hyphen. Okay, and then it should come 6. Okay, so this is actually a constant, not a alphanumeric. So you can click on the add button over here. Leave it first. Add. In this case, put Control Shift F5. Now click on Save button. Click on Add button. expiration. Okay, let me go to the number sequence, go to the product, go to the view details. Now over here, what I want is I want to add it. I want to add the constant. I want to add the constant as product. Save it, and then once you save it, close it. Close it. Then you go to recent form. Whatever the recent forms are there, those that will come. So I was on release products. So you got the point, right? What is product?
Yeah.
What is product master? And what is released product? You know?
Yeah, understood.
If,
Understood. Yeah.
if there is any challenge, let me know. Okay. Let me
Perfect.
create a new. So I'm creating an item, I'm creating a product, okay, right now. And now you see the product has automatically come up with a number and it is not allowing me to enter. What is the help of this product number now? If a user enters manually, there will be no sequence. Okay, but now it is up to the system. It will give me the next product number automatically as 2.
Okay.
So what is the product name? The product name is, let's say, mm, what we want to sell it. We want to sell a charger, mobile charger, mobile charger. Okay. Search name will automatically come up. Item product number and item number will come up. Item number you can define. Let's say, for example, this is your company is saying ki no, we don't want the system product number. But then in that case, we can suggest that okay, product number will be set up by system, but you can change the item number. Okay, so item number, let's say the item number is MC and MC 0678954. This is the item number. Okay, mobile charger. This is the number. Then
Okay.
it is coming to the retail category. You can see it is coming under tag as well. Company specific identification. So retail category, is it coming under some category of retail? So we can, this is the master data setup. So that's why it is coming like this. So it is coming under the electronics and it will come under the phones. Under the phones also, it will come under the mobile phones. Okay, so this is just a category you can define based on the category. Further, you can categorize your different items. Okay, there is
Okay.
a catch weight if the item is has some weightage or not. Means normally what happens, let's say for example you are buying a buying chicken from the from the vendor, okay, and it has to travel from one location to another location. In that case, what happens? In that case, the chicken weight can be reduced. Okay, so you there the quantity doesn't matter, right?
Hmm.
In that case, the quantity has little significance. You can't buy a chicken of, let's say for example you buy 10 chickens, okay, but those 10 chickens are not given, means is not having some profit margin, okay, because it has some less flesh or whatever it is. Okay, so in a case where the item is relevant to its weightage rather than quantity, in that case you can add a catch weight. The same thing will work like the same, but only the weightage will have some effect on it. Okay, you can manage it in a different way. Okay, you can manage the quantity also, but
Okay.
catch weight has a specific meaning for if there is any weight given to it. Okay. Then there are two more things which are very important for you, which is the item model group and the item group, storage group, tracking dimension group. These four options are very important for you in terms of when you come to the interview purpose. Okay. So when you come to the interview, this will be more important for you. For your. Hmm. So these four things. Okay. So one is item group, storage dimension group, tracking group. So what actually is item model group? So this is a pet question for your interview as well. Okay. So what happens? Firstly, let me try to understand with the item group. Okay. So for example, this is a mobile charger. Okay, and this particular group you want to. This is firstly for the grouping of the items. Okay, there can be 1,000 items in your area in your mall. Okay, but those 1,000 items can be categorized into 5 groups. What are those groups? Those groups are electronic items, Those groups are essential consumption item. Those groups are essential items. Then there is a something called electronics. Within electronics, there can be separate groups like mobile phone, then laptops. Okay, then electronic. Then there is some section for means grouping for if you want to group the items, in that case you can use this particular feature, okay, of item group. Okay, you got my point, what actually I
Yeah,
want to, है ना?
yeah, understood.
So
Yeah.
if you want to group it, then in that case you can utilize this particular feature of the item. Okay, so let me first erase this part. Hmm. So let me first go to the item group itself. Okay, from here only, if you want to save it. Hmm. So if you want to save it, you can save it from here only. A system will create the item number for you. Okay, but these are the important things. Without it, you will not be able to purchase it. Okay, so the item number is now created. Let's go one by one. The first thing is the here only you are seeing the item model group. Okay, and item group you will find out under the cell section, I believe, or not in the, yes, this is the item, not item. Manage inventory. There is a item group field. Where it went. In that case, if you are not able to find out, you have two options: expand all. Right click on the arrow, expand all, then Control F, item group. Okay, and this is the one, manage costing. Under the manage costing, you have a item. Okay,
Yeah.
and second option, how you can find all the fields, because there are n number of fields on this. So in that case, what you can do, you can go to the options menu. Under the options menu, you will have your record info. Inside the record info, let's say for example, two things are there. Let's say for example, this MC067895 is somehow delete, means somehow instead of 4 there should be 5. Okay, so in that case you can use the rename feature of the system and then you can rename it. Other than this, there will be no other area where you can rename it. Okay, so renaming is possible from this particular format. You click on OK button. You want to change? Yes, I want to change that, to change it to rename. Rename is a primary key. I hope you are able to understand what actually the
Yeah,
prime
yeah, understood.
unique number for the item. So from the background of before MBA, what you have done?
I mean, I have not done MBA. I have done MSc in Logistics and Global Operation.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
And BSc in?
Um, I did bachelor's in Mechanical Engineering, PE.
Okay, okay, okay. Then. Okay. So it is renaming it. Okay. At the back end, it will rename it once. Just a minute. And then there is the option called show all fields. Okay, so here also you can come, sometimes you will need this field also, so in that case you can use the show all fields as well. It will take some time to rename it because it is refreshing it from the back end. So let us just wait for some time. Meanwhile, I can duplicate this tab and I will take you to the item group so that I can create the item group now. So for the item group, we will go to project management and accounting. I will collapse all. Under the setup form, you have your, sorry, I have opened the project. Product information management, setup. Under the setup dimension categories, queries and reports. Now, bill of material, plan group, dimension. Yes. So under the dimension group, you have product dimension, not where is the group actually. One second. No? Product. I can search it from here also, but just want to see where it is stored with the product group. Need to go to your system and identify what is the path of that particular product. Okay, for path of that particular menu item. Okay. Now inventory management. Go click on the new button. Why I am more important means why I am coming over here is this is firstly utilized for grouping the items. Okay, so let's group the item based on the three items. One is a finished goods, so FG, or let's say fast moving, uh, FMG, FMG, fast moving group. Okay, then we have a new category called slow moving, SMG, slow moving group, slow moving group. Then one more we will create for the essentials. And then the main part comes up over here to understand it. It's not only about just creating the items or creating the item group. Okay, it's about the main account which you are seeing over here. You are seeing that when you create a sales order, these are the these are the main accounts. These are the ledgers which you have to define over here when you are creating the item. Whenever there is an item involved, whenever you will purchase some item, there will be some financial impact on it, right?
Yeah.
To measure that financial impact or to record that financial impact, we have to go for the item group. Okay, I hope now you are clearing it,
Yeah.
getting that. So what I will do, I will take one more one. Mhm. So for example, when you are going for a PO, purchase order vendor to item, then after this, once the item is received, this is called receipt. It is now kept in the warehouse. After the warehouse guy checks it, he sends a invoice to financial department, and that financial department is paying the inventory to the vendor. Okay, so this is the payment. Over this particular transaction, there will be some financial impact on it. So these financial impacts are handled where? These financial impacts are handled under the
Item.
group item. Okay. So item group is utilized for this particular. So now what I will do, I will here only, I will tell you not all the main accounts are important. If you see it in a broader view, so you can move, you can go to the FMG section, and under the FMG section, you will go to the posting option. Under the posting option, this is the one: sales order, purchase order, inventory, production, standard cost variance. There are four areas only where the ERP system can help you. Either you are going to sell it, either you are going to purchase it, either you are going to maintain the inventory for it, and then you are going to produce it. Okay. Other than this, all the modules are there, but the financial impact will be recorded in these four sections only. Three sections are very important whenever you are creating an inventory, whenever you are dealing with the inventory. In that case, you have to keep these sections filled. Okay. I hope I'm clear with my point.
Yeah.
है ना? Okay. Now what I will do, I am majorly focused on the purchase of the things. So for that, I need to create a purchase order. Okay, and I will create a new line of it. There is an item relation that is automatically come up because I am in the FMG section itself. Then
Okay.
inside the item code, you can directly create an item. If I click on the table, you will have an item relation. Directly, you can treat that item, and then you can give the main account over here. So I will go to the left. So for this particular item, I can define a direct main account. Okay. This is either a raw material or it is a finished goods inventory. So cost of purchased material received, it is treated as an asset. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why it starts with a one. If you go to the item, you right click, go to the view details. Now over here, it is treated as an asset and it is treated as a cash account. I will
Okay.
close it. Then the second option comes up. See, there will be 10,000 items, right? So do
Yeah.
you want every 10,000 items should be treated like this, creating a one line for each item? No. For that case, what we can do, we can group. We can use the group purpose. So for the group, now three groups will come which I have created. One is fast moving group, one is SMG group. Okay, so what I will do, I will go for the FMG section, and then instead of this main account, if you see, means the main account can remain different or same also, no problem in it. Now,
Okay.
coming to the point is purchase. Second thing is, if you want to treat category wise also, means if I treat a category, in the starting I have taken the category electronics, the light, right? There was
Yeah.
that was a
Electronics.
retail category. So
Yeah.
according to that category also, you can keep your means according to procurement category also you can keep your main account separate. Now coming to the part you don't want to be confused, you want all your items of cost of purchase material should go in one main account, then it will go, you can choose all also. Okay. For example, just to be very clear, I will go for the group wise functionality and I will use the FMG, and FMG will go under this particular main account of finished goods. Okay.
Okay.
Now coming to the part is purchase material uninvoiced. So whenever you will purchase this item, there will be a particular duration of the time when your item will not be purchased. Okay, means it is not means it is under inventory. You created the product receipt for it, right?
Hmm.
One. Okay. So purchase expenditure uninvoiced is that particular amount where you have purchased it but not invoiced. Okay, means invoicing is still pending. For all those type of activities, this particular main account will be utilized. So you will define the main account, and over here we will go for the purchase expenses. We will normally take it under the expense section. Then cost of purchase material invoiced. Cost of purchase material invoice. So cost of purchase material invoiced. So this I'm going to utilize for cost of purchase material invoiced. This is the main account. Okay, so it will go under the finished goods only. So it is actually the asset part. Then there is a purchase expenditure for the product. This will go under again under the expense section. So this is the expense. Purchase expense. I hope you are getting the point. Now these four are more important. Discount, we will take it in the later class. When the discount is required, we need to give or not give. Then there is a one more purchase expense for purchase expenditure for expense. Okay, so if I click over it, so similarly, you need to create one means one section for each particular group of item. Okay, so here also I will go for the purchase expense. Okay, so these are the four important things which are required. There's a purchase accrual account also gets hit in the time of purchase. So this also, uh, be, you will better be able to understand these main accounts when you are going to. Normally, this is a finance topic. Okay, so somebody will ask you, somebody will not ask you. But what I will suggest to have a knowledge of this particular part because main account will be treated in the under this section. Yeah, this na. अभी ठीक है इसको भी मुझे नहीं चाहिए मिनिमाइज कर हाँ तो ये आपका मेन अकाउंट हो गया यहाँ पर जो है आपके अगेन फिनिश्ड गुड्स सो परचेज एक्रूअल मींस यू हैव परचेज्ड इट but it is not paid in that case also the system will post the entry in the purchase accrual itself. Okay, now coming to the inventory part because we are going to do the purchase and also we are going to do the inventory. In that case we are going to click on the receipt inventory receipt and click on the new button. Item code is FMCG inventory receipt. So finished goods inventory. Okay. Then there is a inventory. Other than this, if anything will come, we can add anytime. System will automatically give us the error that this particular main account is not filled up. But moreover, what I want to say to you is item group is utilized for grouping the items. Okay. Basis on this group, you can manage your main accounts as well, where it is going to post it. Okay. For the SMG also, what I want, cost of purchase material, you will go to the posting section. It will be better because then system will automatically filter out for you. Okay. So click on the new button, click on the group SMG, and over here we will go for the SMG also finished goods inventory, sold, new goods, then cost of material, cost of goods, Yes, so COGS of finished goods. Okay, so over here it will come. Then there is a cost of units invoiced. Cost of units invoiced. So similarly over here you will click on the new button. Okay, let us do one thing. We will take this particular item under the FMG section, and going further we will create different group of items and then we can utilize it. Okay. Now I will go to the back button over here. We'll go to the release products now. Under this release products, mobile charger will come under.
Fast moving.
So fast moving group we will take. Now, after this, I can ask you one question. When a release product is created from a different when a release product is created from product or product master, right now it is product, right? We don't have the product dimension and other these things available for it. This I will take in the next section, next class. And over here, if I can ask you that if I go to boys, so item model group and see, item group will not be filled up for you. Item group is not because this is company specific. Okay, so only the master data will be copied from the release product, not the setup will be copied. Okay, so what I will do, I will go for the save and then it's fine. Okay.
Okay.
Chalo. So we will meet tomorrow because I need to go out right now. I will take the class tomorrow. Okay, timing I will tell you just a minute. Same I will inform to virtual. Today in the morning, na, some work comes up, so that's why I was not able to take and the class just. So in India, where you are?
Born and brought up in Chhattisgarh, but settled in Kerala.
Okay, okay. So right now you're in Kerala.
Yeah, I'm in Kerala, right?
Mm. You try to create this item, okay? Because
Okay.
I believe you have, it means you, if you have faced issue in the fiscal calendar, you might be not able to create the ledger form itself, and you have not done the general ledger uh, posting also, right? That general posting is still missing.
Yeah. I mean, to be frank,
Mm.
uh, when it comes to the calendar part, I did put fiscal calendar, and
Mhm.
I managed to do the year from 2024 to 2025. So it
Mhm.
started working.
Mhm.
But I really got stuck when we create an invoice, right? I mean, if you remember, you told me there is a column in general journal that we
Mhm.
create line and everything, then we validate it. I did
Mhm.
validation and
Mhm.
everything was done. But when we came to a
Posting.
portion, yeah, a portion, I did write it somewhere. Just a second. Then there was an option, right? You told me about trial balance.
Mhm.
Yeah, so when I went to the trial balance and I tried to create a receipt kind of a thing, I couldn't do it. So I think there was some mistake from my end while creating, I don't know what happened.
Mhm.
So I was not able to create an invoice for that. So that thing I couldn't do it. So after
Okay.
that, I'll work on it again. And if I have
Mhm.
any doubt, I'll ask you tomorrow.
Okay, okay.
So the calendar thing is clear.
Mhm.
So I'll
Mhm.
I'll start. I'll try to create a new one again.
Okay, okay, no problem. Meanwhile, you can, okay, do what I have told you right now in the class, okay, and try to release a product, okay, into your new legal entity that you create. Because if I say you right now go to Google and search it, now you will be just be confused. Not everything is given in a sequence. That is the main problem in the ERP system. Okay, so no problem in it. you try to create an item, because tomorrow when I will come, we will start with the item model group. What is the item model group? If you are facing issue means or challenge in understanding the item group, take the help of Google, try to Google it. Okay, in a short, if I say, if anybody asks you what is item group, majorly in any of the interview you will be asked this question: what difference between item group and item model group? Item group, can say item group is utilized for grouping the items. Then you have to say this item group is also linked to main accounts as well at the posting level. That means according to the group level, you can send your transactions, send your posted transaction to different main accounts as well. Okay. So this answer will come only when you're implementing the system. One implementation will happen, then you will be able to understand it. Okay. So what I will suggest, go ahead, try to release the product from product or product master, then go ahead with creating a new release product and come with the item group. Okay. Tomorrow I will take the class at 9 p.m. in the